Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 3 major ingredients you need to achieve this luxury multi-purpose liquid wash. For the rest of this year, we're going to be sharing practical videos of several things that you can actually think of making come 2025. This economy has turned to a palliative economy, a sachet economy, so you need something on the side to make extra cash. Be you a student, a full-time stay-at-home mom, or a working class, you just need something extra to make money on the side. So for the rest of this year, we're going to be doing practical videos of many things that you can start up with come next year, just whatever your budget can carry. So here I'm going to be measuring out my solvent or my diluent that we need for this formula, which is water. We need water to make this multi-purpose liquid wash, and I'm using hot water here because I want all the ingredients to dissolve pretty fast. So the second thing I'm going to be adding to this is sodium sulfate. Sodium sulfate, it's more like a salt. If you don't have sodium sulfate, you can alternate it for sodium chloride. But I have to stress this, it will not give you the same volume and thickness that sodium sulfate will give to you. The second item that we're going to be adding into that is SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate. This is our basic or primary surfactant. Now, this has a 95% purity, 95% active matter. I've seen several videos where people do multi-purpose wash and they don't talk about active matter. Active matter is the amount of detergent or the amount of soap that is contained in a base. For you to make any liquid soap or any liquid shower gel or what have you, you need to understand your active matter and how to calculate for it. The third ingredient we're going to be adding is Cocobetaine, ABC for short. This is our second surfactant that is going into this formula, and it's an amphoteric surfactant which has 35% active matter. Now, there is something you do before you make your liquid soap, either multi-purpose or shower gel. You need to calculate for the amount of matter that will be contained in the final formula. So you want to incorporate it properly, and you will see as soon as you add your Cocobetaine, the soap starts thickening up immediately. You just need to stir properly and make sure that you incorporate these 3 items together, and you will see the soap, the liquid soap, is already soaping, like it's thick. So what I went ahead to do is to add my color, which is totally optional. If you want to add color, you want to do it at this stage. So I added mint green, which I got from a chemical store here. I went ahead to add an essential oil for my fragrance, and I use lemon and eucalyptus. For me, I prefer to use citrus fragrance because they do well in multi-purpose, and they come out pretty fine. They smell very well, and I needed just 0.1% to achieve the fragrance that I want. So feel free to alternate it for any fragrance that you can see or find in your locality. And if you can see through that bowl, you can see that it's a lot of bubbles. So what I would do is to cover it and allow it to sit for a while. It depends on the batch size that you do. It takes time for those bubbles to settle, and you can see we already have our liquid soap. So if you can't get sodium sulfate, you can alternate for sodium chloride, but sodium chloride does not have the same concentration as sodium sulfate, so you might not have a very thick consistency as this. And for this formula, I used 3% sodium sulfate, but if you're alternating for salt, you might do as high as 6%, and you want to add it after you've added your sodium lauryl sulfate. That's your SLS. Okay, that's when you should add your salt. Now, for active matter, if you want to know how to calculate for your active matter, or what active matter really means and how it affects your soap generally, let me know in the comment section, and I will do a detailed video for you. Because if you do not calculate your active matter, or if it is not right for the for the purpose of, if it is not right according to the soap that you're making, you will not have the best results. And that's the reason why you would see some liquid wash or multi-purpose soap. They are quite thick, but they don't give you that foaming, or they don't foam quite well or clean your utensils properly. That's because the amount of matter that is supposed to be in that final formula, it's pretty too low for a dishwash or a multi-purpose soap. So that's how far I can go about it, so I don't bug you with all the scientific terms and all of that. But it's important that you learn or understand how to calculate active matter, and it's your duty or your right to always ask your vendor when you're buying your materials to know the concentration of the surfactants that you're buying. Like I said, this SLS has 95% active matter. That's the amount that is contained in that SLS. And for the cocoa amidropolene beating that I use is 35%. Some come in 30. So make sure that you're getting that information from your vendor. That way you'll be able to calculate properly the amount of soap that you want to be contained in your final formula. For this formula, we have 18% active soap, so it's really quite foamy. Now, another point I want to put on here is, if you want it more thick, then you want to increase the percentage of your SLS. Okay, and that's how far I can say for this video. Let me know if you want to know more about active matter, and I will do a comprehensive video for you. And you can see that soap foams very well. I scraped everything from that pot, and you can see how foamy it is. So let me know if you enjoyed this video. This cost about $3 to achieve this 3 liters of multi-purpose liquid wash. How much is Morning Fresh in your region? This is good for business, right? Let me know. Until I come your way again with another interesting formula, share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.